It seems like most of the tempo mages are pretty close to the same deck list. I guess the big difference is like whether you run the cheap spells.
Mind if I roll need?
The elements will destroy you.
My magic will tear you apart.
I wonder if it's worth it for me to coin Water Elemental anyways, because I guess I gotta save a coin, but for tempo wise, it's way weaker. At least playing Loot Hoarder and Mana Totem, it's a really draw based deck, so I think it's like a combo deck. Some kind of like Malygos, maybe? So what kind of combos? I think it's definitely some kind of combo deck.
What to do? What to do?
I get to kill one of his card draws, but losing tempo. I think I would play Water Elemental if I had another drop. So if I had two Water Elementals, I'd definitely coin a Water Elemental. Or even a Water Elemental and, I don't know, like something else. I guess it would have to be two. But probably Ancestor's Call. Some kind of Ancestor's Call deck. I wonder if it's worth it to like try to play my small minions first. Ancestor's Call plays a random minion from hand. Blackwing Corruptor, dragons, probably Malygos. That would make sense because Malygos is a dragon. Both of the trades are pretty equivalent, and this freezes face. Like, I could try to keep my Belcher alive by trading like this, but that's like almost the same trade. I don't feel there's a difference between a trade like that and like this, because 3-4 and 3-5 is almost the same. Either way, I would just ping next turn probably. Do I want to do that? I think it's too good. Because I get the ping on the 5-1 as well.
The Fire Lord.
Oh, 7. I'm gonna beat Jage, but I can stagger for Flame Strike here. Because I can freeze this and Flame Strike next turn.
That was a mistake.
Do you want to trade the 7x for it? That's probably kind of decent. I'm not sure. I don't think I need to Flame Strike this actually. Because I can just ping a 3-1 and he'll only have 3-1-1s. So I have 6 mana to do something still.
I have no time for games.
I was thinking Shaman not to probably overvalue Sylvanas. There's a lot of totems and things like this, so I don't think it's that good to... And there's like Hex and Earthshock, so I think it's okay to drop into just this board. Right now you can't really clear it that easily anyways. You can just Rockbite or whatever, but it's just the card isn't that good against Shaman. And it's my only minion to drop here. Let's still manage to clear his whole board with it. So this is my only minion now. He might not have Hex. I'm getting frame drop for some reason. A lot of frame drop. Okay, so that's one of the dragons. Maybe not. Maybe there's no Malygos. Let's not get too fancy here. I can play BJH here and Flame Strike. Even though BJH should get 8-4 at this point, since the Flame Strike. I need to clear it for Ragnaros. Okay. He got it. But he's still dead. Maybe. Yeah, he's still dead, no matter what. Even if he got a taunt, I could Flame Strike ping. I don't know, he was running a lot of cantrips. I thought it was some kind of combo, but it seemed like it was more of just minion based. Bloodlust. That makes sense, Onyxia and bloodlust. I guess Hellfire's better against Patreon, I'm not sure. Probably is. I don't know though. Like Shadow Flame is good enough against Patreon where I think something is kind of messed up with my computer right now.
This guy's toast.
Alright. Backstab SI. Okay, so he's frozen himself, that's okay for him. Gonna clear this. I'm still kind of vulnerable to AoE. I have reads that he doesn't have AoE based on what happened, but I still want to clear it. He doesn't have to AoE this board, and then he can snowball his SI, so it's better to clear it. Rogue, they can always snowball one minion, kind of like what happened in the Mage vs. Warrior game, when he snowballed it with like executes and shield slams.
I see.
I've got the beast in my sights. Fools!
I needed to make a tempo play this turn, not just pass, so I couldn't play barrier here, and I didn't have any other minions. I think I'd rather waste the BGH and heal bot, considering Rogue maybe doesn't have BGH targets, other than Tinker Royal targets. A lot of them are running Dr. Boom though. I feel like 5-2 is trading really efficiently against my 7-7 here, but don't have another great move. I can Sheep Ping, which still doesn't do enough. That's too weak of a turn, I think. Sheep Ping Barrier. Actually, I couldn't even play Barrier because I already had a Barrier, so it'd literally be Sheep Ping. He's already used both backstabs right now. Oh, okay. He is just going face. That's okay. I guess that's kind of greedy. He's leaving on my Darker Boom instead of removing it like this. Not really respecting Mage AoE with this play. That's pretty lucky boom bots. I got one on face, but it's just like that was not the important boom bot. The important boom bot was killing the slime. He might have saps with this play, I guess. Because with 3 mana, it's gonna be hard for him to remove this any other way. I think in my deck there's one more duplicate. Just gonna do this. I don't like going face because of sap. Even though I could replay Dr. Boom, I can easily lose the tempo replaying Dr. Boom to sap. We're gonna have a low Dr. Boom and duplicate, and it's like the only minion. He like pretty much has to kill it, which is good. Like that's one thing, like I don't have burns, so I don't have fireballs. I don't think it's good to just race him, go face here. My only kind of regret is using the Ice Bear, because I can't Archmage Ice Bear.
Choose soon.
I might just Archmage anyways. So it does have the sap. Toshly. That goes well with Archmage. But I'm leaving behind a 6-3 right now. I really need to kill that one. What is this? Duplicate? And I have one more barrier? Or no, one more duplicate. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter what I duplicate. I should have played Dr. Boom first, actually, before Mad Scientist. Because then I duplicate Boombots over, I got Boombots anyways. Over the Mad Scientist.
I've got the beast in my sights.
He has 8 here. What happened to my Ice Bear? Did it proc this turn? Oh, no, I didn't have any more. Okay.
What to do?
I was hoping that I could clear the other guy, but not. I spent a lot of resources and a lot of mana doing this move. I had some other good moves, like just leaving up the Shredder, basically, and Frostbolt the big game hunter, and play some threats. Like, I can actually play Archmage, Frostbolt, and Boombot. I could also play just a lot of stuff like Toshly, Frostbolt, double Boombot. He's almost out of stuff, which is kind of good for me. I'll probably play Toshly here first. I have no more duplicates to worry about. Hard for me to mess up here. Just gonna throw everything down at this point. I know he has some situational cards, so maybe like Fan Knives, which doesn't really clear. Maybe another Blade Flurry, but pretty much grinded him out. Really surprised there's no fan. I'm gonna trade like this. The reason is because I think the only way he can come back is by AoEing. Even though he doesn't have a fan, he probably can have a Blade Flurry here. So I'd much rather leave, like, kill a 2/2s and not trade like this and leave behind like a 5/3 here. Or what it would be, 5/4 and 2 2/2s. 3 cards left. He says one more Blade Flurry, I believe, one more Deadly Poison, but at this point it's looking grim for him.
Well played.
I have too much tempo lead in with the Fireball. I didn't have the set. I don't know, I didn't hear anything, but maybe. Trollbert, thanks for resubbing. It's a Crowfist. My lure didn't go off, I believe. Or I just was concentrating a lot. Or something. Big Game Hunter. I'm gonna save my coin here. I think it's too RNG to coin an AI and hope to get another 3-drop or 2-drop. Alright, I guess I'm AIing, like, I'm pretty... No, this is better. Because of the coin. So the only... because... So you AI here to hit a 4-drop and then go for it. The reason why I'm playing this move is because I'm planning on Frostbolt ping next turn and then coin out Sylvanas with Duplicate. That makes really a lot of sense. Since he's a zoo, a slow opener zoo, or yeah, I guess a zoo, I can do this because since his opener is so slow, Sylvanas just wrecks him here. So if I can just play this turn. Which, let's see, should I just even ping this guy? I think so. The other way has 2 1/1s, and this way he has a 2/1. I think it's better. Especially with the Sylvanas next turn. Looks like it's a slow zoo. It's definitely kind of zooey though with Nerubian Egg.
I have no time for games.
I was gonna say maybe it's like a mid-range, like Dragon Warlock or whatever. That deck is pretty popular right now with Imp Gang Boss, but not after the egg. I have another Frostbolt with an AI, which is good. Because even if he ignores me, I can still not play another minion to to duplicate. Oh, it worked!
Let none survive.
It's just a bit slow. Good thing is, like, I really like these situations as Mage, because on one hand he's playing around duplicate, but then he's leaving up like 5-2, which is really inefficient, and I have like AoE potential as well. There's not really a great way for him to play around duplicate. He'll probably go for it. I'll actually lose one card draw, but it doesn't matter, I think. Not in this matchup. It's not like against Control War where you need every card to win at the end. It's probably not really that great for me to steal this. I mean, Baron, it's actually not that bad. I think it's the second best steal after the Void Color. Dr. Boom isn't that good here, unfortunately. I can play another Solace, which is actually pretty good. Or I could play Baron Geddon, which would leave him with 7 power and leave me with like another 4/4 as well. Baron Geddon seems good if he doesn't kill me. I'm gonna play Baron Geddon. Get to activate my own egg as well. And there's no way for him to... If he kills me, he kills me, but there's no way for him to ignore Baron Geddon otherwise because of the nature of the card. He can't play a board and just go face. I mean, he seems pretty defensive, that's why I wasn't too scared of dying. He's running Sludge Belcher. Okay, I did bait out BJH for Dr. Boom. Another problem with Dr. Boom last turn is he had eggs and things like that. And like this Death Rattle. Dr. Boom is really bad against like eggs, basically, because of Boom bots. Okay, so he didn't even go face with that. That's a pretty good sign for me. It means like probably doesn't have a lot of burn in his hand. 9 cards, and this still should set up perfectly for me. I can Frostbolt this and leave this stranded. Because he played this Death Rattle first, he can't just trade here. Yeah, like trade and Dark Bomb because I'll steal his demon. Hope he has a demon. Like if he has no demon, that's unfortunate. He should have a demon. There are 10 cards in his hand. Void Terror. I wonder if that was his only demon, actually, come to think about it. Like, if you want to get out Mal'Ganis, he could have Void Terrored his guy. Oh no, but he doesn't get... Never mind. But then he doesn't get the damage in on it. And he's Dark Bomb here. I feel like I'm kind of cutting it on the edge with this play, with 6 damage. Seeing as 8 damage from hand to kill me. But from what I've been seeing this game, it didn't seem like he has damage. Like he's been not going face a lot. Yeah, I mean, I cut it kind of close. It might have been weird to keep Water Elemental, but I see a lot of mid-range too, and it's really good against mid-range to have mid-range minions myself. I think looking back at it though, probably should have moved harder for 1-drops. So it's either face or hybrid right now. I'll probably check drop. I don't know enough to assume anything here. Seeing the Glavezuka and Mad Scientist. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll check anyways. If it's freezing, it doesn't matter what I attack. If it's explosive, then I want to go face. What kind of makes the most sense actually here is to drop the sheep and go face. That way if it's explosive, I get to AoE everything. If it's freezing, then I'm going to play sheep anyways. So it looks like it's Hybrid Hunter still. So I still need ways to deal with Lothab and Shredders and High Mains. So those are like the 5 cards that give his deck the late game that he needs. It should be kind of good, actually. Actually, it's not even kind of good, it's really good. Against Savannah High Main. Because I can trade and then trade this in. I can also trade and play Baron Geddon. That way I'll lose my Tosh too, though. I'll just see. I definitely have ways to deal with this. It seemed probably better to... That's really good. Okay, so I'm gonna just kill this play. At 5-1 I think is worth it. He has slow opening, meaning he can even have another high main. And I don't want to give him a chance to say quick shot the Toshli right now. He has a lot of big minions, which is why this makes sense. Juraskis, thanks for resubbing. Crowfist, welcome back. It makes some sense to play Water Elemental first, that I can start freezing him, but I don't know, I probably won't die. And that way, I might not just never play Water Elemental. It still forced me to play Water Elemental. I mean, play like the heal bot next turn, where I could just not play the Water Elemental for 6 mana. So Secrets only proc on his turn. I can probably clear this board with Baron Geddon here. Looks like it's okay. I think I will proc it. What happened? He hasn't played any Unleash the Hounds yet. Kind of scary for me. I need to think what I need to do here. He still slides this guy though. Okay, so how much damage can I do? I can get him to 8. I guess it doesn't matter, so let's just play this and trade. That way, against Unleash, I have less targets for him to kill me. It's gonna come down to this turn though, because he should be 90, like 100% dead next turn. Nothing his deck can do to stop me from lethaling him. Alright, that's pretty good. Definitely want to keep Frostball against Mage. Definitely a couple high priority targets to kill, like Mana Worm and Sorcerer Apprentice. I rarely see Mech Mage anymore. I think it's because Tempo Mage is really strong. Huh, I guess his Freeze Mage has a really slow opening. He has a coin as well. I don't know. I guess it's possible that Tempo Mage plays like floods on in the mid game turns. I'm not gonna duplicate this, especially since if he kills it. What happens? I think it's probably fine, but I'm not sure because say I have both my duplicate and barrier down and he frostbolts this. I'm not sure what would happen if I'll lose the secret, or if my duplicate will proc first and the death roll will get another duplicate.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Looks like it is Tempo Mage. Like sometimes Tempo Mage doesn't want to fight Scientist early and just passes. It's not actually that bad for him because like you can combo Sorcerer Apprentice, Flamewakers on like turn 5 or 6 really cheaply. It's actually pretty decent. Since he didn't polymorph me last turn, the Sylvanas is like a really high tension thing right now.
I have no time for games.
It stops him from like Fireball and pushing in tempo. If I play Water Elemental plus Frostbolt, he can just Fireball and push in more damage like that. The problem here is he can just go face kind of and ignore this guy. He can maybe set up where I don't steal anything simply because I have to trade off everything. I'm not sure. That's guarantee he probably won't be able to do that. I don't think he'll be able to do that. He has too many minions. I would probably rather give him a Belcher, I think, than a Water Elemental. Because I get a Belcher, so yeah, like the creatures are almost identical, except I'd rather both of us have taunts than both of us have Water Elemental type
Let none
creatures.
survive.
I think Pint Size is not as scary as the Sorcerer Apprentice. It's a 2/2 instead of 3/2, and he only gets it for the first minion. That's just hitting a drop like Rag, but that doesn't even matter. Hitting the Rag. I'm just out of range of Flame Strike, so it's really the AoE I'm scared of with the spell power. Because single target spells don't matter as much like Frostbolt and Fireball with the spell power here. That's why I'm just making a stronger play instead of the Frostbolt ping here. I think if these are 3/5 though, I'd be forced to play around Flame Strike more with the spell power and not have done this. He actually has a lot of cards. I think my deck is better late game though. Judging by he's more of a tempo deck, more of a grinder deck. But right now it seems like he has a decent amount of cards. But my deck is designed better, like give more answers with Polymorph and BGH. Actually he has Belchers. It's pretty close. I mean, I think I should be fine. I'm going to check for Counterspell. Okay, let's check for Counterspell. So it's Mirror Entity. I could play the sheep into the Mirror Entity, ping the sheep for 4. I think I made a mistake. I should have bolted this. It was really important for me not to get my duplicate counterspelled though. Definitely want to check with something like that. I'm running out of cards, and I get to isolate my Water Elementals here after losing the Slimes, so these will be great targets. I could have gotten in like 3 more damage, I believe. And had a 3/2 here if I Frostbolt the other guy. I'm not sure actually, because he would have a 3/2 Sludge Belcher. There would be two sheeps, but I'm not sure the order of the death rattle, whether it'll actually kill the slime or not. Let's see here. I'll probably attack here. So my move is going to be these two and ping. So actually maybe these two and ping. But definitely want to attack first. Yeah, I like this one a lot more because it stops the Boombot from trading like this. That's the trade he wants. He can ping it, but it's still not going to be as clean because the Boombot has more RNG potential. Like, it's just so much cleaner for him to trade like this. I still play Shower Ping. Like, it's very unlikely his deck's running double Flame Strike. And the Chow still helps. Even if he kills for free, I can ping that, so... Yeah, I'm saving Baron Gen for more minions. If I just cleared that one minion with Baron Gen, he can just Fireball Baron Gen. I'm kind of glad I got my duplicate, and it seems like without duplicate I might actually lost, like, the value or the grind or something. Because I guess it probably has something to do with the draw. I don't know. I haven't gotten a lot of my big stuff, like Toshli, Archmage, Dr. Boone. Well, Flame Strike's pretty good here. I also have a Baron Gen option, so Baron Gen would lose me my Water Elemental, I believe, because I would trade for the 4/4, and this would be a 3/2. So what's the difference in the moves? It's basically what I'd rather end the turn with a 7/5 or a 3/6, but it's not just that. It's my hand is. I think this is better because it's more value. Like tempo-wise, it's probably weaker, but value-wise, it's better, I believe.
Show them no mercy.
I wonder if okay, so I thought I beat Jade for some reason in my hand, so I polymorphed. I can see it being better. I'm not sure. Like, there's Rag to deal with and Sylvanas to deal with this play. Good thing he doesn't have them. Both Marities are gone now. Maybe he has Counterspell left. I'll probably just clear this.